Okay, so let's go to the iGEM homepage, and then we must search for competition, deliverables, and TeamWiki. In this page, we can find really important information such as the Wiki Freezy deadline and also the iGEM wiki rules. We must follow these rules in order to obtain a good wiki. The first one is that we cannot edit, disable, or hide the iGEM login bar. Thanks to this bar, we can edit our page and log in as an iGEM user. Therefore, our wiki must contain this bar. The second rule is that we must use the standard pages on the wiki. iGEM already has these standard pages created for us, and we must put our information in these pages in order to be qualified for the awards and the medals. You can see more information about standard pages in this link. You cannot use Adobe Flash, and maybe the most important for our purpose is that all contents on our wiki must be hosted on 2018 iGEM server. In this server, we must store all images and also all of our code. As we will see later on, Bootstrap is easily applied by using a CDN, Content Delivery Network support, but we cannot use this CDN for our wiki. iGEM wants to make sure that all information used for our wiki is stored in their servers to make sure that if this information changes, our wiki doesn't change. There are also some other rules which I recommend you reading. Then let's move to other information containing information about our website. We can search in the resources tab, and then we can find here some documentation regarding wiki editing. Let's start by reviewing the wiki editing help. In this page, we can see that iGEM wiki sites are powered by MediaWiki. So in this link, we can find all the information regarding editing pages in MediaWiki. I would say that the most important thing we can find in this page is the Starting a New Page tab. Going there, we can find information about how to start a new page on our wiki editing. Also remember that, as we have said, iGEM already provides us with the pages, the standard pages for our wiki. Therefore, we may not use this functionality. We can find also other information here about images, lists, tables, categories, but we are not going to use this editing style because we will use HTML editing. Here we can find other information about how to upload a file. We will cover that in the next tutorial, about creating a page, and also using wiki templates. We will see that information later on, but if you want, I recommend you reading this because it's really useful. Then we can find here some information about how to integrate HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in our wiki. You can see that there are also some wiki do's and don'ts, which are really important. They also say that we don't try to host our CSS or JavaScript on a third-party server, like using a CDN, which we have already seen that in the wiki rules page. We are then going to move to another page, which is that one, template documentation. In this page, we can find information regarding wiki editing using the default iGEM style. We can see a basic introduction to HTML and CSS. We can see the colors used on our default iGEM style, and also basic information like how to introduce paragraphs or titles. We can also see how to introduce links, images, and lists, and also tables. Maybe it's more interesting to see the information regarding columns, which you will be able to do following this guide, and also some highlight styles. We can also see how to edit CSS, basic introduction, but as I stated before, we are not going to use this information because we want our website to look like the last year's websites, which are really elaborated and really beautiful. Then we can find more information in this page regarding HTML, CSS, and JavaScript integration in our wiki. And here, there are all the details about how to integrate CSS and JavaScript code to our wiki template. You can find all information about different ways to link the CSS styles or JavaScript in our wiki, but I recommend you using that, but I will explain it in more detail in the next tutorials. So basically, you can find the information about wiki editing in these 3 tabs over there, and also in the variables, the competition variables information, as I showed before.